In this video, I'm going to explain how to program the Ozobot. I found it to be fairly confusing, even though I am probably an intermediate programmer. There's just so much information, it's tough to know. It took hours to just figure out all the different things you can do with this. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the Ozobot, but just dive right into it and see if we can clarify some of this. First, you want to go to your app store and download the Ozobot Evo app, and then you'll open it once you get it downloaded. Keep in mind your older devices that don't use Bluetooth 4.0 or above won't be able to transfer programs via Bluetooth to the Evo. For instance, I have this older tablet. It's got the great big charging port. Okay, I cannot use that. I can use that for programming, but I can't actually download to the robot. Once you download the app, you want to connect to your Evo. So we turn the Evo on with a single button click, and you see right away it went and found the Evo. And then under settings, you can rename your Evo. Like I named mine Mighty Mite or Mighty Mini. You can rename it. You can take ownership. Like I have ownership of that. If I want to give it up to give it to someone else, I can do that here. Calibrate. Please place Evo on a calibration spot. That's a black spot, like here. And it'll also check to see if you have the proper firmware at that point. There's more information, you can look through that. Firmware 1.8 is the latest one as of this video, so these are the different things you can do. It'll also look for friends, like this is one of my grandkids, and Omega Whip Dot, and when you I'm Orange Brain Air, and when you go to set up your Evo for the first time, you have to pick a username, which they'll guide you through, and a password so that you can do all this. And then once you're in here, just some fun things you can do real quickly. Here's the drive mode, and you can make the Evo go wherever you want by remote control. And then there's a launch program too, Ozo Launch. And you put the Evo on a black spot, and when it reads it, you can shoot, and it keeps track of your score. We're headed for the red dot. So there I hit the red dot, now it says sling to blue. Doesn't count against you when you make these moves with the arrows, just when you shoot. And once he finds that, blue dot, it'll say sling to green. And again, it doesn't count when I'm doing this. And I can sling it to green. And it keeps track of your scores, and you can play, and that's kind of fun. And one thing you got to remember too right off, I had already calibrated this, but whenever you start out with your Evo, is you take the button and you hold it until that white light flashes, you put it on a black dot, and it's calibrated. And that's for different light situations. So even when my light changes, it's a little darker, another room's a little darker, I need to recalibrate. Or if I'm going to flash download off the screen, which we'll show you in a while, we want to calibrate each time we do something like that. So we've got our Evo, and my phone's not cooperating. Okay, now I go back to the menu screen, coming off of play. We have Ozobot. Remember, in here they've got all these programs, like this Color Quest program. When it's downloaded, see, he's using a force field to move him around. Okay, and we're gonna make a program and save it here. So right now I'm going to put the phone aside, and we're going to go do a program in Ozobot and show you how to download it to the Evo. Now we went to the website ozoblocky.com. Okay, and this is on a pad, which it's an older pad. You can program on your phone or a pad or a computer, it doesn't matter. And hit get started. And there's some instructions here, including calibrating. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, actually 5 is not activated. There's 4 different levels of programming, and 3 you can do most of what you want. Actually 2. Let's start with 2. So first of all, I'm going to turn the light. I'm going to use police car lights. Okay. So I want to turn those police car lights on. And this is not a video to teach you how to program. There's plenty of help for that, but we may do another video for that later. But basically I want to show you how to get it to the Evo. So police car lights come on. We move forward 4 steps at medium speed. Then I'm going to do, when I finish my little deal, I'm going to do a spin to the left, and I'm going to do let's do fireworks. Okay. So now, down here there's a save button. I don't know if you can see it, it's a little faint, but it's a picture of a folder with a DVD or a CD going into it. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to say open save for my programs. Remember my programs over here? And you have to log in to this screen. I was already logged in, so when you hit profile, it's going to give you a login option. Like here, it's giving me a log out option, and then it'll load all my programs down here. So I'm going to save this program as program 9, and I'm going to call it test load. I misspelled it. Test load Evo. Okay, and then I'm going to hit OK. Program was saved to my programs. That's number 9. Okay. Now, you see that? I didn't do anything. I just saved that program to my programs. There it is, program number 9, test load Evo. So I'm going to hit that. Okay, the program's downloading and Evo takes off. Okay, so let's do that again. Remember what we programmed. Okay, police lights came on, it moved forward, it spun, and then we have rainbow lights. Okay, so that's our first program that we created successfully. So reviewing the steps, we wrote our program, ozoblocky.com. We log in. I'm logged in as Orange Brain Air. We created program 9 and we named it. So we created this simple program: police car lights on, move forward 4 steps, spin left, fireworks lights. And I'll play it back coming at us so you can see how the lights work. So we saved the program here, and then we went to our phone, which has an active Bluetooth, and we downloaded the program to the Evo, and it immediately did its thing. So remember, you can program on your phone, which I find a little difficult, even though I have a fairly large screen on this LG phone. Uh, the program's kind of crowded. The iPad's nice. Computer's even better. And again, you have this save icon when you're ready to save. So I'm going to turn the Evo around. And we're going to download that program one more time. Police car lights, moves forward 4 steps, spins left, rainbow. Okay, and then you can just build off of that. But those are the basics. And in going through their methodology, I just found it difficult to boil it down to what we needed to do to load a program.